how long we have all waited for this moment.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Here we are! Oh, please, help us!
The Thirsty Dead starts off in a strip club in the Philippines. Classic exploitation, and the main plot seems to follow that trend.
For the second time in less than 48 hours, a young woman has vanished from the streets of Manila.
Although the stripper has a unique take on this threat.
How would you like to be a white slave, honey?
Show me where to join.
Oddly, given this weird bit of character development, Claire here is not our lead character.
You're not making any sense!
That's Laura, who's kidnapped after the main title sequence. By men in monk outfits that I think we've seen before in Kung Fu Cannibals.
Take off the clothes.
She soon meets her fellow victims, including Claire, preparing to be sold into prostitution in Hong Kong.
Things could be worse, honey. If you can make a buck and not even leave your bedroom, you've really got it.
Claire continues to take a very odd attitude to this, not least because if she wanted to make the career change from stripper to hooker, I don't think she had to be kidnapped first, however much she's enjoying it. But things change when they arrive at a mysterious mountain settlement.
Holy good Jesus.
I'm starting to think we won't get to be prostitutes at all.
Don't say that.
This is Shangri-La by any other name, and its inhabitants enjoy representational theatre, painting tiny cats, and worshipping the head of Colonel Kurtz preserved in jelly.
Seed of our seed, father of our immortality.
Despite the obligatory prison hot tub,
Ah, yes.
and a brief cannibal attack towards the end, the exploitation aspects now vanish. There's little blood, no nudity, and the story segues into Lost Horizons territory.
It's me.
With a little bit of she thrown in, as Laura follows the predictable path of all lead girls in this sort of film.
There's this old painting. It looks like me.
I'll try to contain my astonishment.
The girl most likely to be sacrificed to a pagan god.
Quite the reverse. Laura is given better accommodation and new clothes, while her friends are selected for the blood-draining ritual.
Let the ceremony begin! Wrong will keep us young forever.
Which gives these people their eternal life, and they invite Laura to join them.
Drink in eternal life.
Oh, it's so awkward being around other cultures.
I don't wish to offend.
This isn't taking your shoes off at the door, this is drinking your friend's blood. It's okay not to be cool with it.
That's evil.
It's taken more than half the film to reach the point where, having been kidnapped, imprisoned, bled, and thrown in with the pit people, someone finally says, you know what, I like to keep an open mind when I travel, but this is an imposition.
This place is frightening to me.
Prior to this point,
But if anyone gives me a bed this comfortable, can't be all that bad.
Claire is obviously having a great time, and the less screwed up girls are baffled that they're not.
I had the worst dreams last night.
Really?
That's strange.
Meanwhile, their kidnappers seem just as baffled by any sign of discomfort.
Is something wrong?
Here's the thing, there are some good stories in exploitation cinema that are undermined by the single-minded pursuit of sex and violence, and taking those elements away to focus on the story is a good call.
No, you don't make sense.
But this barely has a story. Their escape is way too easy because they never really feel like they're trapped.
We have to get out of here.
But how?
Maybe we can pick the lock in the bead curtain.
All right. Story of my life, one night stands.
The love interest is perfunctory and yet overwrought.
Now I don't know what I feel or if I feel. I'm dust.
That's what a girl wants to hear.
You're being romantic.
It's by the numbers. They arrive and are weirdly cool with it.
Things could be worse, honey.
They find out it's bad.
It's madness, it's insane.
They try to escape and are recaptured by old I don't know what I feel. Who then helps them to actually escape,
Come.
losing his eternal life in the process.
We have passed the ring of age.
Then they hijack a man who can't believe his luck. It wouldn't be better with the exploitation stuff.
It's voodoo here.
But without it, it's 90 minutes of predictable vanilla nothing.
Wait here. Wait here.
Thanks for watching. To see more of our Philippine exploitation reviews, click here. What exploitation movies would be good if they focused a bit more on the plot? Let us know in the comments below.